Just testing out right now if our audio is back working, man. We got some business to attend to, y'all. Let's see. Is it working? If you tune in to this, just let me know if we get a or drop those ones in the chat if the audio is working. Okay, audio is working, y'all. We back. We back, y'all. We back. We back, y'all. This was just a test, but we back, man. Shout out to the whole DD Net. With the matter of fact, let's pull it back. Let's pull it back, man. What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm December DeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights to the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit the thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe. Shout out to everybody who has been patient during this last bear market and has been holding on, man. Y'all see it is paying off right now and we get to enjoy the profits that we stay down for, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Drop a comment. Let me know if you're in the stream. Let me know is the audio good. We got a couple ones in the building. Shout out to let's see what we got in the building, man. Shout out to Crypto Shady. Shout out to Tanya T Bean Sargent. Shout out to Aaron Marquez. Shout out to Deuce Health and Beauty. Said, what's the target for Sheeb? Let's see, man. Let's get straight to it, man. We ain't even got nothing to, I want to say this, though. Remember some of the things I've been telling y'all to pay attention to. We are at that point now. Remember how I've been telling y'all for months to pay attention for that $1.5 trillion market cap level, and we are there right now, y'all. So let's take a look at this. We got the overall crypto market cap at 1.55 trillion, y'all. I told y'all we're gonna see pandemonium and FOMO kick in at $1.75 trillion market cap. Right now, Bitcoin at 43,743. We've seen it get up to around 44,000, I think 3 to 600. Ethereum at 2,269. BNB at 233. We got XRP at 63 cents. Solana at 63.48. Cardano at 42 cents. I hope y'all ready to make even more money, man. Doge at 10 cents right now. On fire, up 15% and 25% for the week. So guess who's next, y'all? Just take a wild guess who's next. Shiba Inu is about to take off, y'all. Up 10% already on the day, y'all. You want to connect the dots up to let's finish going through. I'm excited right now, y'all. So let me dial it back a little bit. Link at 1553. Timecoin 237. Matic 82 cent. Dot at 593. Shiba Inu at 509875, up 10% on the day and up 18% on the week. Also sitting at a $5.8 billion market cap. We are on our way, cruising nicely back to that $8 billion market cap level, which if everything else stays the same, that would make Shiba Inu a top 14 cryptocurrency again, because Matic is sitting at 14th position with a $7.6 billion market cap. Now let's take a closer look at Shiba Inu. People want to know what is Shiba Inu likely going to do in the near future. So let's take a look. Shiba Inu looking extremely nice right now. This is why I tell y'all to dive into the red. When you see the price falling off, when you see the price pulling back, that is your opportunity to scoop up as much as possible. Tanya T. Bean Sargent says, shout out, man. Salute to Tanya, man. Appreciate you pulling up on us. Shout out to all the ladies rocking with the channel. Giovanni Lewis in the building said, hopefully Sheep can get to 0.001. Hey, I think, long enough time, it will happen. Shout out to Clean Whips as well, voting up the stream, man. Shout out to my vote family. Look, so target for Shiba Inu short term. Right now, the volume on Shiba Inu is crazy. The volume is picking up crazy on Shiba Inu. It's looking like we're targeting that 14 to 1,500 points per coin level. That is the short-term level that I'm looking at right here, where we got a lot of resistance at. I'm expecting Shiba Inu to blast through this area that we see right now. Let's see. So obviously, I think first stop after this. Hold on, the camera got too hot. Let's switch that up. So first stop after this, I believe 1,200 points per coin. Then I believe we go to that 1,500 points per coin. Then I believe we see somewhere around at 2,000 points per coin. Then we touch around 3,000 points per coin. But y'all know I've been saying for a while, you know, I'm seeing Shiba Inu get back to this 3 or 4 zeros, 4-8 level. You know, if we start to see Shiba Inu go absolutely crazy and the rest of the market really doing well, we can, you know, look at before when we seen the price pulling down, we seen the price pull all the way down to this level into the 4037 range, to give or take. And we seen it pop back up briefly into around 4,800 points per coin, even up to that 54 level. So I'm looking at somewhere in this range here, you know, for a super bullish target for Shiba Inu. Now, of course, that's with the rest of the market, you know, giving us what we need. You know, I'm looking at Shiba Inu targeting somewhere in this range. You know, however it might play out, you know, whatever. But I'm looking at it to break into this area here. Could possibly, you know, play around in here, or could possibly be rejected from this range, or, you know, whatever. But I think because the bull market is upon us, we break through this range. I think with this bull run, we will see Shiba Inu go beyond a new all-time high. So remember our previous all-time high right around here, 4 zeros, 8, 6, 5, 3, 6, some people will say. But I'm expecting us to, you know, get into this range. And it's going to be absolutely crazy, y'all, because even if you're somebody who's just still, you know, it's not too late. Even if you're buying at this level, we are still at 5 zeros. So you still get a nice opportunity, you know, to be able to take this ride up. Also, give or take, you know, it's a rough estimate. It's around 780% away from all-time high from where we are right now. So you could get almost 8x, you know, riding from here back to all-time high. Now, let's say when we go past that all-time high level, you know, there's even more potential of upside. So, you know, really be buckled up right now. Really have those seatbelts, you know, ready to go. This ride is going to get crazy. Right now, we're getting a type of movement in that's alerting all those people to, you know, let money flow back this direction. But, y'all, we haven't seen anything yet. So I hope y'all are really loaded up. Do not think it's too late, you know, like it's, you know, beyond the point of being able to accumulate. You still get the opportunity to do so right here at this level. It's about to roll over 5 zeros right now. We're about to delete a zero, it looks like, as we are speaking. You know, right now Shiba Inu at 9885 right now. Slightest momentum, you know, especially if we continue to get a green day tomorrow, is going even further. Take a look, y'all. We just hit $1.6 trillion market cap. I'm saying congratulations to y'all already. All those who've been doing what they had to do, you know, who've been holding strong, y'all are about to be rewarded, man. So let's take a look. Who else we got in the building, man? Shout out to everybody. Giovanni says, thank God She Burn said something about the burns. Yeah, facts. It was perfect timing. You know, of course we would have liked to see it earlier, but you know, as everything is heating up, that was the perfect time for them to implement that burn feature. Crypto Shady says, I wish I wasn't scared of the red. I didn't buy much because I was scared. Psych, I emptied my bank into it. Good work, bro. Sinbag says, hey, peep, shout out to Sinbags, man. One of the legends holding it down. Doc Hollywood in the building says 5012. I think that's definitely a nice little target. Roland says, sup, Vegas Inu, high rollers, man. Shout out to the whole high roller community, man. Giovanni says, my realistic expectation for the 2025 bull market will be 3015 or 3016 area. Okay. I like that you got a, you know, realistic expectation in a conservative range. You know, most people are, you know, they're right away going towards 1 cent. So I like to see those people that have some, you know, some more realistic price targets. Shout out to Special Agent Ragnar says, if we get to a penny, damn, I'm scooping up rentals galore. F the Lambo. Good work, man. Making that cash flow. That's what it's about. Shout out to Tanya T. Bean Sergeant says, don't forget to hit the like button, peeps. Shout out to Tanya holding it down. Nine says, it's been a long time coming. Sup, Vit fam. Man, shout out to all my high roller family, man. Our time is approaching. Sheep Army, our time is approaching. Vote Army, our time is approaching, man. Tanya T Bean says been holding since last year. See, so you got it a little better than a lot of people, Tanya, because a lot of people been holding a lot longer than that, since the bear market kicked in and have been, underwater for a while. So shout out to you, getting in during that bear market, and riding it out into, the better time. So shout out to all those newcomers in the space that are just getting, their hands in. Y'all got in at a pretty good time, right in front of the next bull run. And I want y'all to remember, just because prices are moving up right now, yes, this is the precursor, but the bull isn't even running yet, y'all. The bull is not running. We are in a bull market, I believe, but the bull has not started to take off yet, y'all. You are in for a surprise if you think this is something. Now, those of us who've already been accumulating in the lower prices, diving into the red, we're already being heavily rewarded right now within the last week, just on, a lot of the, risk that we took on earlier on. We're being rewarded for it now. This is what I want y'all to see who don't understand what I mean by when I say buy the red, dive into the red. This is why you want to, because eventually those prices flip and you start to make a lot of money. You start to make a lot of money on the money that you put in. This is all about making your money make you some money. If you are buying these assets at higher prices, you leave less room for potential profit. Don't be afraid to buy when the price is low. That's the way you want to do it. And until you have that mindset shift to be able to do that, you're not going to see the gains that you could potentially see. You cannot be afraid to buy when the price is red or when the price is low. That's value investing. You're buying it before people get excited. You're buying it before all the gains start to come in. Do you imagine somebody right now who's just buying Bitcoin at this level? They missed out on a lot of gains this year. But if they've been buying it throughout the year, loading up as Bitcoin has been low, look at what happened. Their money has been making them money. Now, even if they put money in and it dropped lower, and they put more money in and it dropped lower, and they put more money in and it dropped lower, it doesn't matter, because eventually it flips up and all that money you put in when the price was low is now worth a lot more. That's the mindset you want to have. Shady says, when SHIB hits 1 cent, I'll get $30 pizza to celebrate. Special Agent says, SHIB Army, I've been stacking all through the bear. Good work. Crypto Shady says, I'm up 5K. Good work, man. Ragnar says, DCA, dollar cost average, is the way. Giovanni says, seems like we are hitting about $75,000 a day on the burn load up. But who is hitting the burn button? That is a good question. I seen that question out there. But, as long as we're making some progress, that's what's important. We'll get to more, hopefully getting more answers from the team as time goes on. But I'm just happy to see that the numbers are, some decent numbers that, we can actually work with at the moment. Crypto Shady says, every time I had a bad day at work, I bought $200 worth of SHIB. So I stacked a lot. Good work, man. That's how I like that. A little incentive for self. It's like, do I want to get out of this job? Well, let me put my money, where my belief is, Let me, I'm having bad days at work. Let me do something to break out of this cycle. Let me do something to break out of the rat race. And that's what bro did. He's a walking testimony of somebody, who came from the bottom, who done touched, the mud with it and had to work his way all the way back up. And that's what he's in the process of doing right now and having some really good success because of these things he learned and is sticking to them. So good work, bro. But I'm very excited right now. It looks like our next stop for Bitcoin is looking like we got a cool $48,000 Bitcoin coming in. How many of y'all in the chat right now were in the streams where I've been telling y'all Bitcoin was looking like it wanted to hit 48,000 next? Really? Somebody give me some feedback before we move forward. I want to see who's paying attention, and I want to ask you, what did you do with that information? So let me know. Shout out to Bull Run Ready, man. One of the ones holding it down for the DD Nation said, what up, D and high rollers, man. Salute, bro. Giovanni says, I'm also very happy on the new burn fee. Yes, I mean, it's looking nice, man. And then shout out to Lee coming through with the $10 super chat. Said, yo, DeMarco, I didn't know you did one of the first Jesus Coin vids, bro. Follow that up with another vid. Take your glory. You were one of the first to find the best performer of the year so far. I'd be a little we might drop another follow up on that one, man. That's what doing your due diligence, gets you. You sometimes find a little sleeper project in there. Margaret Ness says yes. So Margaret, you were one of those people that heard that. Let me see if anybody else ran. We got about 30 people on the stream right now. Make sure y'all run those likes up. Shout out to Lee. He says, amen. So yeah, y'all have to listen. Of course, none of this is financial advice. I can't tell you to buy, sell, or hold. But y'all have to understand some of these things that y'all are hearing, you have to follow up and do your research on. So that way you get an opportunity to position yourselves ahead of everyone else and you can make some real money. If you wait until everybody else is informed, wait until everybody else is moved, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. So, when you hear Bitcoin is going to 48,000, do your due diligence and try to understand why. Try to understand the catalysts that are ahead of us that, have people feeling that confident. That's what you want to do, man. Shout out to Mike Jones says, good morning, high rollers. What's up, Vitoshi, man? Salute, bro. Hey, man, the market is looking excellent right now, as far as us leading into this bull market. The run hasn't started, but it's exciting times that we are in right now. So, I'm just enjoying, the fact that I've been buckled up for a while now. The fact that some of these prices, if you've been dollar cost averaging, some of that money you've been putting in at the bottom is looking really, really nice right now. Congratulations. That's what I'm excited about, man. Giovanni said, December, you think the dev team will change the burn fee back to the way it was? Do you trust them? So I do, trust them to a certain extent. You can only trust undocs people, a certain amount. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I have a few principles that I try to go by. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. Of course, you could end up having a large amount, but I'm just saying, as far as putting in at one time, never put in more than you're willing to lose. So that way you don't put yourself in a tough situation, and you allow yourself to slowly accumulate a nice bag size. Now, do I think they will change the burn fee? I'm not positive on that, but I think it is a possibility because it looks like they changed it once, here with what we see now. So, if they have the ability to change it, it's possible that it could change again. Do I want them to change it to, possibly to something lower? Absolutely not. I would like them to, it looks nice where it is right now. I seen one article was saying around, some of the highest transactions only have fees of, still below 10 cents. So that's a number that I've been talking about for a while. A transaction under 10 cents, people aren't going to complain about that. And with 70% of, the fee going towards, the burn, that's about 7 cents per transactions. Now think if we're getting 7 million transactions a day, or that number continues to scale, we start to talk about some decent money, that could potentially be being burned for the ecosystem. So I'm excited about that. And I think it's only going to grow as Shibarium becomes more popular, as more people become familiar with Shibarium, as more people start to develop and provide opportunities on Shibarium. So just keep that in mind. Shady says, I wanted to be in profit before the run. As I said, D, I missed it last time due to fear of 21. This time I freaking got it, man. Shout out to bro. I'm so happy that you did, bro. That's why they say, some people usually need a couple cycles before they can really make some money in crypto, because the first time around they're a little afraid. They don't know what to do. But like you learned what you didn't do right, and you learned from it, and you prepared this run, and now you already seeing those gains before things really start to take off. Shout out to One Take 10. He said December goated. Gotta stream more, my G. Man, definitely we gonna be streaming a lot more as things start to heat up. And Shiba Inu and the rest of the market, looking like it wants to move back towards those, all-time high prices. I'm gonna have to be tracking the journey and holding it down for everybody. So shout out to Tendy. Giovanni says, I'm happy where the burn fee is, but definitely would not complain if it was a bit higher. I agree with you, around 10 cents would be awesome. Facts. And then shout out to Dutch Wabbit. Says Shiba Inu, man. Shout out to the Sheeb army. It's looking good. Let's see if we deleted that zero yet. We might be doing that live on the stream. Almost. We almost there, y'all. We are almost there. Let's see. So yeah, y'all, it's looking excellent right now for Shiba Inu, especially for those that have been holding it down, man. If you've been accumulating, you have nothing to worry about. If you've been accumulating, you should be very proud you did. You should be able to see how those who buy during the lower prices, you should be able to see how that psychology plays out now. And now that you see that it works, you should be able to go even harder, when it comes to value investing on certain assets, because now you see that it actually works, y'all. 24-hour volume up 65% on Shiba Inu. $629 million flowing through Shiba Inu, y'all. Over $500 million. Sitting at a $5.8 billion market cap. That is not something to overlook. Also, this is how we know Shiba Inu is about to go crazy. Y'all want to see something? Let me show y'all something. You always want to pay attention to volume. You always want to pay attention to the volume. Look at the volume we're seeing right now in comparison to the previous levels. Every time we see this, notice the price is up. But what we have right now is a perfect concoction of Shiba Inu about to delete a zero, Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin halving, bull run in front of us. People are now becoming confident once again to allow that money to flow back into crypto. Another thing, take a look at these candles here. These candles show us that, this is not just, this isn't just, big money coming in from, institutions or whatnot. This is the people here. This is retail money pushing Sheeb. Of course, there's some other money flowing as well, but these are the little guys too, pushing Sheeb. And it's good to see that, because these people entering these positions here, guess what? They're more likely to hold on and not sell at these levels and allow a stronger, base for Sheeb to continue to push off of. So that's something that I'm really excited about. Also, look at the volume, it's still holding nicely. Look, normally when we see these volume candles, you might see a big candle like this, but for us to have this many grouped together this close and they're all around the same range, that's a lot of potential energy right there that could really take Sheeb to that next level. As long as we continue to have bullish days where people are optimistic on what's going on in the market, things are going to be looking good for Shiba Inu. I just hope that y'all ended up getting yourselves enough, so that way, when we really start to run, we're up, 200, 300, 400% from here, that you're really feeling those gains, man. I really want y'all money to be worth a lot more money. So I hope y'all did the right things, man. But let's see. Giovanni said we deleted the zero earlier this night. I'm sure we will delete it again. Yeah, I'm looking at, wanting to delete it, permanently, for good. Margaret says, this is exciting, DD. Shout out to Margaret. Yes, it very much is. Especially if you've been doing the right thing. I see some people who aren't as excited. They're not enjoying this time as much right now because they didn't position themselves properly. I've been telling people that, and because it's been taking a little longer than, some people wanted to, a lot of people, lost hope. A lot of people weren't as optimistic and they gave up their positions. A lot of people said Sheeb isn't doing anything, it's not going to do, and they jumped off the boat, y'all. But it's necessary. One Take Tenny says, you got a video back from 21 looking at a charity drive I did for a DeFi project on BSC, supporting since last bull run 100. That's what's up. Which one was that? Or is that Baby XRP? Or are you talking about another one? Mike Jones said we touched four zeros, 10, 12 briefly. We'll get there. Burn total market cap sitting at 1.6 trillion. Shady says, I was inspired by your student in the stock market game who put it in 27,000. Shout out to Shady, man. Giovanni said, Doge is kind of killing it also. Yeah, Doge is doing his thing. Tendy said, Gio, today is Doge's 10-year anniversary and all sort of stuff happening with it this month. Doge wins, everyone wins. That's facts. Mike Jones says, I'm keeping a close eye on energy blockchain. They're onto something. Good work. Doing that due diligence. JT says, good morning, high rollers. Vitoshi, salute, man. Shout out to JT. Giovanni says, I agree. One take. Shout out to Roland in the building. Says, hell yeah, let's go. 777, stay bullish. Tendy said, baby XRP. Shout out to Tendy, man. Said, yeah, boy. Hey, good work, man. I'm glad to see you still around, bro. Still, here for this next, phase that we're about to see. With the experience that we got to, gain and things that we got to see during the last run, the possibilities are endless for this next one. We should be making, money that, where you'll never have to think about working a day of your life again from this next run. That's the type of opportunity that is in front of us right now, bro. So shout out to everybody that's still here, man. I know it was a rough bear market. It was very, very rough. Very, very rough. It was hard to hold on through that time. But if you did and you accumulated, good work for you, man. Good work. I got a few students, somebody who just put in 27K last week. Somebody else put in somewhere around that level, just before things started to heat up to this next level, and they're being rewarded for it. You cannot be afraid to dive on the red. When you see red, that is a buying opportunity. Tendy said, build in the bear, win in bull. Facts. Shady says, December I lost my wife, kids, house, family, finances, and I was heading to jail. How much my life has turned around since that moment. Finding your channel saved me. Man, shout out to bro. I'm glad, things are able to start turning around for you, bro. You very much deserve it. You put that work in. You really put your head down. You educated yourself. You got that experience up. You didn't quit when things, seemed uncertain, and that's what it's about. Now you deserve to be rewarded for it, man. And this is just the beginning, bro. Roland says all the way up, man. Salute. Giovanni says rough market was great. Allow me to load up. Now time to reap the rewards. Facts. If you're listening in to this, we got about 30 people in here, but if you're listening to this and you're one of those people and you're not seeing your portfolio look nice and hefty right now, that means you didn't take advantage when the market was red. And I hope you hear this and you use this as a learning experience to next time, not be afraid and really dive on those dips, man. Giovanni said aloud. Yeah, it's about to get crazy. This is what's going to get crazy. This is what I want y'all to remember. Oh, this is going to get crazy. Who remembers this time? Who remembers this time right here? Because guess what? We got another one due up. Don't get scared now. Don't get scared now. See this time period where within a 1, 2, 3 day period, we went and did in a 3 day period. Shiba Inu did 237% in a 3 day period. Guess what? It's about to happen again. It's about to happen again. I'm calling it. Some people might not see it, but I'm calling it. And then guess what? After that happened, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So about 2 weeks later, after that first 230%, guess what Sheeb did again? Gave us another. And within a 1, 2, 3, 4 day period, Sheeb gave us another 216%. Think about that, y'all. Do the math. 230% plus 216%, basically within a month. But it all happened, that major movement happened within 3 days, 3 day breakouts each time. First time we got a 3 day breakout, it was around 230 something percent. Second time we got that 3 day breakout, it was around 216%. And that's not even counting. And this ain't even the one that's upon us right now. Another one of these situations is about to take place, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Not saying it's that, that one exactly, but remember, we had this one that took place first. We got a nice taste with a 250% breakout right here. And this was in 1 day. This was in 1 day on May 10th, y'all. Shiba Inu ran for 250%. Then some months later, gave us 237 within a 3 day period. So really, this is the one we have. We got a big day ahead of us, y'all. One of these days are going to be a home run Shiba Inu day. But guess what's going to happen? It's going to spike up it's going to spike all the way up there. I want to tell y'all this before it happens. It's going to spike all the way up. And then people who've been holding from these levels are going to take profits up here. You're going to see it come all the way back down. But because that happened, people are going to be excited and know that it has the potential to take off. So I want y'all to be prepared and understand that and know that, if you're loading up in a range like this and it takes off that percentage, we see some 250% breakout in 1 day. You got to know that people are going to take some profits. So whether you want to be one of those people that take profits and let it come back down and buy more, or just take profits and move on, or take profits and leave some, or however you want to do it, or don't take anything, I just want y'all to be aware of what's going to take place. It's going to happen very, very quickly. If we add up all Shiba Inu's biggest days of movement, all basically happened within 7 days. 7 days took Shiba Inu, and I'm not saying 7 consecutive days or 7 days back to back, or I'm just saying 7 days, whether it was 1 month after that 1 day, whether it was 5 months later, 7 days total really moved SHIB over, let's see, 250. Let's just say 250. That's 500% plus another 200. That's 700 and 700 plus percent in 7 days of movement with Shiba Inu, y'all. This is why I always tell y'all SHIB can move fast once it really starts moving. So we got it done right here live on the stream, sitting at that 401,001 level right now. Shout out to Special Agent Ragnar. Giovanni says, I remember. Nanya says, my second cycle, been loading bags for the last 3 years. I'm not missing it this time. LFG, good work. Giovanni says, I made so much money back then, the 2021 bull market, but I didn't sell, still holding. Giovanni said, been holding Shiba since May 8th, 2021. Good work. Roland says, crypto gold rush is upon us. JT says, sheesh, that's fast. That's facts. That's what I want y'all to understand. It can happen very, very fast. Look at this one right here. This breakout right here. Shiba Inu went from lower than where the price is right now. It went from around 508558, and in 3 days was sitting at around 4035 level, y'all. That would mess some heads up. That would melt some faces right now if that's what we ended up doing right now in these next few, upcoming periods. So Special says, just remember, friends, turn some of those gains into long-term assets, create generational wealth. That's facts. And if you can, some cash flowing assets. Crypto says, had 300 mil and cashed out 90 to make some side hustles in case it crashes. Broke even after a year, had to. 200 mil should be good for now. Hey, whatever you're willing to, put in. But, we got to just understand, do the math. How much money do you want to make? How high do you think it's going to go? And that will help you understand. Crypto says, good, bro. Been looking for your channel. Hope all is well. Yeah, all is well, man. Just been, taking some time. Sometimes you got to enjoy some time for yourself too. Can't be all work. Have some tough things happen throughout the year, so just had to, take some moments to enjoy, everything as well. But yeah, all is well, bro. And it's only going to get better. So that's what I'm excited for. Got my birthday coming up this month, man. So some more, things to be excited about, man. Got some exciting things happening with Vegas Inu token. It's a lot of exciting things, man. And we're in the bull market. Bull hasn't run yet. So now everybody who understands what happened last bull market, you get the opportunity to set yourselves up. You get to say, okay, I'm gonna stop playing. I know what happened last time. I don't want to be that guy or that girl who, is missing out on the possibilities. So let me get it together. Let me get my bags correct right now, before, things do really pass me up, and, enjoy and become one of those success stories with everybody else. Shout out to Shade. He says my portfolio is melting faces, man. Shout out to Margaret. Says happy early birthday, DD. Salute to you, Margaret. Thank you very much. Tanya says, what is a good amount of sheep to have? A good amount to have is the amount you're willing to risk. Never risk more than you're willing to lose. But I like to say it like this, have a few different coins or tokens that you believe in, and depending on the confidence level between each one, you do your due diligence. Do your due diligence, because nothing I'm saying is financial advice. You got to do your own due diligence. But the way you understand how much you want to have is by doing your due diligence and deciding how confident you are in the project. Let's say you believe Shiba Inu will 10x from here. You can say, you know what, I got this, $100 or $1,000 or $10,000, whatever it is, 20,000. You can say, I'm so confident in Shiba Inu, and I can see a clear 10x from here. So I'm gonna park my 1,000 or 10,000 in Shiba Inu at this level, and ride it up to whatever level before I take something to secure some profits, and complete rinse, wash, and repeat that process. It all depends on you. It depends on how many assets you're bullish in, how much of your portfolio you want to allocate towards cryptocurrency, how much you want to allocate towards meme coins. Even though Shiba Inu is kind of, bigger than just a meme coin, but, still, you want to be wise about everything. But, me personally, I'm so confident in Shiba Inu. I'm okay with, parking, a decent amount, because look at some of these whales that we see, putting in hundreds of millions of dollars in Shiba Inu. That tells us Shiba ain't going nowhere. Crypto says, nice, bro. Mine's the 9th. Happy early B-Day. Salute, man. Mine's the 11th, man. Shout out to the Sagittarius. Giovanni says, I really hope the dev team doesn't change the burn fees back to the way it was. Those burns will help by 25 and 29 bull market facts. Gary in the building says, hello. Shout out to Gary, man. Shady says, happy birthday, King D, man. Salute, bro. Appreciate you for all the support. DD, what's up with VIT? Any new news? So we will be having some, we getting back to our daily YouTube videos. So we will be having more VIT content, collabing with Shiba Inu content coming in the, not even in the next few days, we starting with it tomorrow. So we'll be mentioning, VIT more. You'll be hearing more about it, getting more people aware of it through, those collaboration type videos with Shiba Inu, getting the sheep army informed with it. So I think as the bull market starts to, people starting to see that, okay, the bull market is upon us, I think more people will be, excited to start to speculate in some of those other lower cap assets. But yeah, y'all, just remember, when Shiba Inu does move, it's going to move extremely fast. And remember how things work, y'all. Money flows through Bitcoin, then it goes through the altcoins, then it goes through the top meme coins, and then it flows through, some of those lower cap meme coins, some of those more, and then through after the meme coins that have been around for a while, then it flows through some of those degen plays. And that's just the flow of it. So you just want to continue to position yourself ahead of the run that everybody else is going to be doing. The chase that everybody else is going to be doing. You want to continue to position yourselves ahead of that. That's why we got Vegas Inu token. We got a brand new play here with a strong community, trusted development, right at the foot of the bull run. People are going to start looking for riskier degen types of plays that they haven't heard of before, but they're going to want to see a strong community that believes in the project. And that's where we got Vegas Inu. So once people make their money from the Doges, the Sheebs, all these, they're going to want to say, what's the next big play that we can get into that's really low that a lot of people might not have heard yet. And then, here comes Vegas Inu token, y'all. If you're watching this stream right now and you have not got you a bag of Vegas Inu token, what are you doing? This is not financial advice, but what are you doing? You got a project here. You don't have to worry about being rugged. You don't have to worry about, all these other things you have to worry about, or you don't know when you're dealing with the undoxed developer. You don't have to worry about with Vegas Inu token. And remember, somebody said something in our last voice chat on Telegram. It takes about 6 months to build a Rolls Royce, y'all. So anything truly and we all heard this, anything truly of value, it takes time, So we're giving the market time. We're giving it, everything the time it needs to truly blossom into what we want to see. Giving the community time to continue to build and, become more confident and become more aware of, the opportunity that is in front of us. It's not easy. Somebody just mentioned it in this stream. Look where Doge is today, and Doge is at its 10-year anniversary, y'all. 10-year anniversary. Ain't that crazy? Shiba Inu has only unlocked about 35% of that. Shiba Inu has only been around about 3 years. So only a little over 3 years. So about 35% of that, y'all. We still got, a lot of potential in the markets that people don't even realize. Machiavelli says, what are your thoughts on Quant and Render? I got to do some more due diligence on those two, bro, just to be honest. Mike Jones said, Giovanni, who said the burn fee was changed? Fees depend on the traffic on the blockchain. Am I missing something? So I did see an article where it says something like the fee. It might have been an article or a comment. I got to do my due diligence again, but I'll update y'all tomorrow on the videos. But we'll have to look more into, was the fee actually changed, or is it just the amount of transactions? But if I'm not mistaken, I read somewhere that the fee was increased, but the team didn't give us a reasoning or info behind it. Giovanni says it's still early in the crypto market. Only 4% of the population have crypto, plus still time to load up for 2025 bull market. That's facts. We're nowhere near done. We still got plenty of time ahead of us. Stephen Thomas says, sir, please, we are in December. Month of your name is December. So why are you not posting videos continuously in these December months? I love watching your videos. Only your videos are interesting. Hey, shout out to Steph and Steven. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but man, appreciate the love and support, bro. Don't worry, bro. We got some bangers coming, daily. It's been a long year, The time has been flying, but it's been a long year, So just had to take some moments to enjoy some time, recently lost a loved one, so had to, go through that grieving process. I'm just being transparent with y'all, also take some time to enjoy life as well, but trust me, we here, y'all. We here. Y'all ain't got to worry. We'll be catching everything, coming up for this bull run. I'll be keeping y'all on y'all toes. I'm feeling a lot better, So, and the markets are feeling better as well, y'all. So it's perfect timing, man. Everything happens for a reason. Don't worry. Giovanni says, yeah, Mike, the original burn fees were 10 zeros too. Now the burn fees are around 1 cent. Mike Jones says that's because of the traffic on Shibarium. Margaret says, wow. Giovanni says, Mike, we need to hit 25,000 in burn fees to burn. We can never hit 25,000 on the original burn fee. So 1 cent is great. Mike Jones says, yeah, I need to do some digging on the fees as well. Yeah, we definitely going to get some more information on that. But, hey, I'm liking that $76,000 burn. I seen one screenshot. I'm not sure really if that was a live screenshot from after the burn took place, but saying, we had a decent amount already stacked back up in there. So that's pretty cool to see. Shout out to the real wine, man. High rollers in the building, y'all. Vegas Inu, we got some exciting things in front of us. Remember, y'all, the bull market is in front of us, but the bull has not started running. Always remember the flow of money through these speculative assets. Bitcoin first, Ethereum and top alts next. Then you start to see OG meme coins. Then you start to see last bull run meme coins. Then you start to see lower cap meme coins and degen plays get some of that spotlight as well. Giovanni said, no, it was not based on the traffic. They just changed the burn fee. After she burned kind of threw Shibarium under the bus. So let's see what things are looking like right now. So right now, sitting at 1,002 points per coin, up 12% on the day. $1.6 trillion market cap. Shiba Inu absolutely on fire. Excited to see Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is at an 82% right now, y'all. So don't be surprised if we happen to see things cool off for a second, because this is the way the market works. It gets the people, it rewards the people who took the moves first. The people who took the most risk first, it rewards them. Then when the people that didn't want to take the risk see those others being rewarded and they start to see all the green in the market, they get excited and want to throw money in too. Sometimes that next group of people slide through and they get to see a little bit of gains as well, but not as much as the first group that bought at the lowest point. But then what happens is next group gets excited and they try to throw money in and get some gains as well, but then that money comes off the table. People start to take some profits, people start to, lower positions and, wait for, things to cool off. And then they, let the price settle. And once they see the price settle on a support area, that's when they step back in and push things, up higher. It's a continuous process of FOMO and smart investing. Smart investors buy it while it's red, while the price is low, while people aren't aware of it or while people aren't excited about it. And then the FOMO investors come in and push the prices higher. Wise investors take their profit. FOMO investors get left in the red. Then they have to wait for another cycle of excitement or whatever it is for, prices to go even further and continue out. But if you're someone who's bullish on cryptocurrency, we understand that over the long period of time, most cryptocurrencies are going to go up, especially if they continue to have solid communities, development, and nothing fundamentally is changing in a bad way on the project. Giovanni says, but I'm not complaining on the new burn fees. Very happy. Just hope they don't change it back again. Yeah, I'm hoping that they keep it, at these levels or higher. Bull Run Ready says, can you imagine VIT dropping 2 zeros this bull run? Man, I'm excited. And especially for those that have been in, since pre-sale or early, investors. It's going to be very, very rewarding. Giovanni says, December, how is Vegas doing? Any new projects on it? So I'm not sure what you exactly mean by any new projects on it, but we got our billboards here in Las Vegas. We got 2 different billboards running right now with 3 different ads. Also, we're in the process of getting another billboard, one of the most sought after billboards in the entire city of Las Vegas. So that's something that we're looking at trying to do right now. And then also getting some content on the billboards as well this week. That's something that we're looking at trying to do. So expect some, some excitement. We're just building up the community community awareness of Vegas Inu, getting people locally, familiar with seeing it, with hearing it. And that's a process, it's going to take some time. So that way business owners, authoritative figures in certain areas, gatekeepers and whatnot, all become more familiar with Vegas Inu token. So that way, once we do present certain opportunities with them, they're not or to them, people aren't just completely like, who the hell is Vegas Inu token? They can at least say like, hey, I think I did see that around, or I did see that on one of those billboards on my way into work, things like that. That's what we're in the process of right now. And also just continuing to build up the solid community. We're taking an organic approach at this, really building a community driven project that the community, is excited about. And, people that are big on community as well can feel, good being a part of. And, that's what we've seen take place with Shiba Inu, Dogecoin. She, for the first 10 months, nothing really exciting was going on with Shiba Inu. It looked like it was dead pretty much. People were, quote, air quotes, losing money with Shiba Inu, especially those that bought in and the price dipped and they sold their positions. But those that held on to Shiba Inu became, multimillionaires, 100,000aires, because that belief, that confidence. Or some people just, might have accidentally forgot about it and just happened to come back when prices were much higher, but, they still got rewarded. Giovanni said, awesome. Special says, good night, gents. Up and to the right. Good work. Giovanni says, how does it work to put Vegas Inu on an exchange? So what I'm learning from exchanges is, they go by volume. They really don't mind about holders as much. I'm not sure about maybe a Binance or something like that, but the smaller exchanges, they really don't care too much about holders as long as you got like maybe a couple hundred. But volume is important for them. and also, paying whatever their listing fee is. Some places it looks like they don't care what it looks like, as long as you pay the listing fee, they'll let you on. But a lot of those are, they don't do as much for the project that as much people would think, because a lot of people are assuming that some of these exchanges are just adding these projects. But what they don't know is a lot of these projects are also paying to be on these exchanges. Now, don't get me wrong. If there's a project that is doing, something like how Pepe did, Pepe getting, $100 million in volume, something like that, then of course these exchanges will list Pepe with, with no listing fee or, anything like that, because the type of money they can make from it is well worth it. G says Burns plus Billboard. Next bull run, definitely 3 zeros will be gone for a vet. Salute to you, man. Shout out to Jeff. One of those people that, see the vision and, hold it down for the high roller community, man. Giovanni says, are listing fees expensive? 6 figures, 100,000. I seen some higher than 100,000. There's a few exchanges that have listing fees lower than 100,000, but those exchanges are like pretty much BS exchanges. I don't know, just think of a funny name and call it, exchange or swap or something like that. It's those types of exchanges, and they might want to charge you 50,000, 30,000 plus another $50,000 worth of your token and things like that. And I just think that that's not necessary to do at this point, especially, with us being an organic project. Shiba Inu didn't have any exchanges in the beginning. Shiba Inu, Doge didn't have any of that. They had their communities. As long as you have Uniswap and PancakeSwap, there's exchanges aren't needed. Exchanges help make things, the process easier at buying, but they aren't needed because you got Uniswap and PancakeSwap. That's DeFi. And that's what Shiba Inu had in the very beginning. And once the community came and people started to see, oh, this has a real organic community, everybody wanted to jump on the bandwagon and be a part of Shiba Inu, and that helped take SHIB even further. Tanya says, what's your input on BNB Tiger? That's one, on my list as well. Was doing good in the beginning. I didn't see, after like that major pullback, I haven't really been following it as much. I'm still holding, a small amount, after seeing some gains on that one. But I gotta recheck it again. But yeah, y'all, we gonna wrap this one up, y'all. Be ready. Make sure you got notifications on tomorrow. We might be doing an early live stream. If not an early live stream, we will be doing some early content. So make sure you got your videos notifications on. Also, y'all, I'm gonna be bringing some different types of content to the channel. As far as we'll still always be talking about investing, making yourself a best version of yourself, and all that. But I also want to do some more interesting things, some more things that I'm also interested into, investing, entrepreneurship, fashion things as well, also vlogs, just covering some of the things that, I like to do, just bringing y'all along with me on that journey. So yeah, exciting times ahead of us for the channel. 2024 is about to be big, man. Giovanni says, December, I'm killing it on Celestia, TIA. Bought when it came out. What it's looking like? What you do on that one? Share it with us, bro. Share it with us before we get out of here. What you doing on that one? Big shout out to the Vegas Inu token community. We also got some, I'm gonna let y'all in on, I might do that in a voice chat. Make sure y'all join, our Telegram. Make sure you're following us on X or Twitter at Vegas Inu Token. Make sure you're following me as well at December DeMarco. Giovanni says, bought at $2.30, now over $10. Good work. Did you get a nice bag though? Because if you only bought one at $2.30, or you only bought 3 of them, that's only $6 into like $30. Juan says, bro, I see the unity for VIT already. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what it's about. This is a community-driven project. This is how it happened with SHIB, Doge. This is how it happened. It took real unity, real community. You see the word. That's why the word unity is inside a community. Giovanni said, "LOL, nah, but only 200." Okay, that's still cool. That's still cool, man. That's some nice work right there. You doing what you're doing, investing, making your money make more money for you. That's what it's about, bro. Good work. Tanya says, where can Vegas Inu be purchased? Vegas Inu token can be purchased on VegasInuToken.com, y'all. VegasInuToken.com is where you can purchase it. So take a look right here at the chart. So right now you see we finding some support right here in this 7 level, right around this 7 range. Now, remember the project is still very early, so don't panic, when you see buying and selling taking place, y'all. This is still very, very early. We're still under 500 holders, y'all. We are at 457 holders. If you have not grabbed some yet, you still get the opportunity to become one of the first 500 holders of this project. And let me tell you, everybody who was one of the first 500 holders of Shiba Inu that held on to their positions were greatly rewarded from it, y'all. Not financial advice, not saying, I'm not making any promises or anything, but I'm just saying the earlier, sometimes the better. So right now, sitting at 607039. Right now, we definitely got to get that volume up, sitting at $145 with 7,000 transactions that have taken place. But, right now, once people, start to hear more about VIT, once that money starts to trickle, we're going to see more flow into VIT. And especially, we got some exciting things coming up to get VIT more recognition across the YouTube space. So stay tuned for that. Actually, y'all, I could just say it on this stream, y'all. Vegas Inu Token is sponsoring the channel, y'all. So you'll be seeing Vegas Inu Token pretty much on everything that's going on with the channel, for the most part. So think about all the Shiba Inu videos that we have coming, especially with all the exciting things happening with SHIB. Vegas Inu Token is sponsoring all that. So Vegas Inu Token will essentially be able to be mentioned and, brought up during all these different Shiba Inu videos and all the different things that we have going on with SHIB. So, it's a nice win-win collaboration right there, y'all. Giovanni said, but made over 2K. Good work. Roland says, a walls of 7,000. Let's go, man. Get those walls going, man. Jeremy Jones, another channel member, holding it down, man, says, if I've been holding SHIB for 2 years, would it be a nice payout? I'm not sure what you mean would it be, but if you've been holding Shiba Night or 2 years, that means you bought basically, when during the bear market. If you hold it into the bull market and the bull is running, you're gonna be very happy. I'm not sure when you tuned in, Jeremy, but if you've seen, if you've seen a little bit back in the stream, about halfway back through the stream, we talked about how fast Shiba Inu can move. 7 days total in Shiba Inu's history got us 700+% of movement. So understand, when SHIB starts to run, it can run very, very quickly. So don't feel bad that you've been holding for 2 years or, whatever period. It depends on what you have. If you got a nice bag size, then you have nothing really to worry about, because once it starts, you just got to be paying attention. It's not financial advice. But when it starts to run, you're going to see, what you've been holding go up nicely. And I hope you haven't just been holding. I hope you've been also dollar cost averaging. Have you been doing that, Jeremy? Let me know. Have you also been buying the dips when the price has been low? Giovanni says, mistake was buying on Crow. Fees are so expensive. Okay. Bull Run says, Terra Classic Lunk been running 2. It gets to 1 cent. I'm retiring. Good work. Still holding some of that as well. But yeah, y'all grab y'all Vegas Inu token. Remember, hey, I'm gonna say it now. Not financial advice, but the same way those that kept buying these other assets that you hear about, and they were rewarded because they bought when people weren't paying attention or when people were, not as excited, and they got rewarded. Same thing about to happen with Vegas Inu token, man. Same thing about to happen. I hope you got your bags packed. You miss out on everything else, you better be scrambling to Vegas Inu token. You ain't seeing those, what you like to see, you better be flying to Vegas Inu token and getting your position secured before things really start to move, and it's, and you don't get the same opportunity. So that's all we got for this one, y'all. We've been streaming for an hour In another 30 seconds, let's see what comments we got in. Juan says, how being a high roller will be a status symbol because we pay out taxes. The utility is so easy to see. Robinhood content or connect the dots. Think about that, y'all. Vegas Inu token has 2% reflections. Every single transactions, holders are being rewarded 2% simply for holding. So you continuously see your token balance grow. No matter what the price is, you see your token balance continue to grow. And when that price starts to catch up, when the price action catches up with the, the market movement, it's going to be wonderful for those that establish themselves. Margaret says, I have been DCA VIT to my bag. Good work. Shout out to Margaret. Jeremy says, I have all my limit orders set. And yes, I did. 100. Good work, bro. Proud of you. Giovanni says, I only have a little over 1 billion sheep. So if it hits 0.301, I will be happy. Giovanni says, good night, December, man. Salute to everybody. Good night to everybody in the stream. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, way out. Shout out to the replay gang as well. Tanya says, not pulling up in the browser. VegasInuToken.com. And if that doesn't work, then you can go to PancakeSwap and use the contract address. The contract address is in the description sections of most of my videos. It's not in this one because this was just supposed to be a test video, but we ended up rocking out with it anyway. But if you go back to any of my other recent videos, you will see the contract address inside of the description section. You just hit when you go to the video, one of my videos, that section where you can click and it drops down, all the info on the video. Go in that section, copy or highlight and copy the contract address, paste it into PancakeSwap. Make sure you have BNB in the wallet that you are using. Vegas Inu token is on the BEP chain. It's on Binance Smart Chain. So you'll need BNB. If you don't know how to buy BNB, you can use changenow.io. You can swap Ethereum for BNB on changenow.io. They will give you instructions on how to do it. They'll send over your swapped Ethereum for BNB to whatever wallet you want. And then you can use that wallet to go to PancakeSwap, type in the contract address, and purchase your VIT just like that. Juan says, Cake has layers, man. Salute to Juan, another one of the channel members holding it down on the front lines of the DD Nation. Margaret says, thank you, DD. Have a good night. Salute to you, Margaret. Tanya says, I got it. I got DD. Forgot the token. Okay, good work. Good work. So shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Juan says, have a good night, bro. Man, we will be back tomorrow early, with all the news that you can use and some exciting, just coverage of the space, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, and we are out.